Hello guys, another video here, this time Pike Deadbaits. So these are my top 5 deadbaits. These are the ones I primarily use all the time. And so the first one here, Smelt. Very versatile bait. You can deadbait it, you can slow retrieve it. Very effective technique there. It's got a very nice pungent cucumber smell to it, and for pike, if they're in the area, they will find it. It's a good scent. This would be my number 1. It's good size as well, and they're smallish. Do you know what I'm saying? They're sort of, I'd say about they're perfect size. The medium sort of size ones are sort of perfect dead bait, even for a very large pike. We'll be able to sort of, yeah. So that would be my go-to. Go to the tackle shop and get a pack of Smelt. That would be my number 1 dead bait for pike. Secondly is the herring. Now these are herring jacks. These are sort of a medium-sized herring. Again, they're probably slightly bigger than the Smelt. Again, very oily. A lot of scent to it. You can sort of snip the head off and just sort of fish it in a half, but I mainly just put it on whole. And position 2 trebles, one in the tail and one up near the dorsal fin, something like that. And again, these are probably equally as good as a Smelt, really. If you've got these or Smelts, I'd say you're laughing. There's obviously there's 5 here. These are the only ones I use all the time. And I'll be honest with you, if I've got any of these on, I'm sitting on the bank in a confident sort of frame of mind. I know there's lots of different varieties, and there's lots of different ones, but these are the ones that I always go to, especially these, the first 2. This bait though is not so good to retrieve, I find. The Smelt has got a better action. There's something in the sort of flexibility of the Smelt that's a lot better to slow retrieve it. But yeah, I've had some good fish on herring. And another good one is Joey Mackerel fishing. I generally just snip the head off and fish the sort of the tail and the body. And again, if I've got this on, I'm going to be sitting on the bank, very deadbaiting, very very confident mindset. And I've had some big pike on half a mackerel as well. So yeah, these are good deadbaits. They're not so robust. They do sort of, yeah. I mean, with regards to refreezing deadbaits. Personally, depends how much you do. If you're doing it a lot every day, then fair enough. But if you're going once a week or whatever, treat yourself to some fresh dead baits each time you go. It's important that they're fresh and there's a good scent coming off them. But yeah, this would be my 3rd. This would be my number 3. So we'll go Smelt number 1, herring 2, mackerel 3. These would be my go-to baits. Cost-wise, I mean, they're not that expensive really. If you can catch them off the beach, even better. But they're very oily, very good bait. Now number 4, this would be my number 4 bait, is the good old Roach. They do have quite a nice sort of pungent sort of smell to the old Roach. And from still waters, I've had quite a lot of Roach, quite a lot of pike on Roach. If I've got these on as well, especially a still water, I'm sort of sitting there in a very confident sort of mind set. They've got a very nice sort of pungent sort of smell to it. If you get hold of some perch as well, they're the same. They've got a nice sort of tangy sort of smell to them as well. But they are a very good bait. So that'd be my number 4. And yeah, I don't really deviate from these at all for my dead bait. I know there's some you can fish with eel section and lampreys and pilchards and you name it. You can fish all sorts of dead baits really, but these are the ones which generally get me the fish. And yeah, like you say, whatever you fancy going to really. But I usually start with a Smelt or a herring. That would be mine. These are quite good. Roach are quite good to retrieve as well. If you want a sort of slow twitch a dead bait, they're very good as well. Now the trout as well. Trout. I've had good pike on trout as well. I'm talking over £20. And just fished on the bottom or popped up off the lake as well, and they're very very effective bait. Don't want the big ones. You want the nice little small ones. So yeah, that's no, I don't use them all the time. If I can get hold of them, if they're there, I'll buy them. But yeah, so that's pretty much my top 5. Yeah, my mouth's watering. I'm sure it makes the Pike's mouth water as well. But alright guys, thanks for the video, short and sweet. Just thought I'd give you an insight to how I view my dead baits.